Spartans will kick this away to start us off.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. First down here for this offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He shreds the tackle. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Quick throw, the catch is made. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense now set up 1st and goal after a critical roughing the passer penalty. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Michigan State's offense out there for their first possession. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Finley. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Spartans looking to cash in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff again. Fights off a defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football.
It's a fake. Looking for an open man. Oh, and it works. Caught for a first down.
Wow, what a call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that first down.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Ball handed off. And the ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Yeah, you simply cannot hit the quarterback like that. He got caught red-handed. A crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up first and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Throws out the stiff arm. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Offense on the field to take over. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quick throw complete to the tight end. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up.
Has a path to the end zone. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Takes the handoff. It's Finley. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Spartans. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense comes out to start this drive. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. Wants to throw it. Throws it to the right. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
Pass interference. Offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's a comeback route. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they need.
Breaks into the clear. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. One more play before they head to the locker room. He'll hand it off, fighting off the defender. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half is a handoff. Fights through the tackler. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The shotgun handoff here. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So that'll sting. The touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, but still a scoring opportunity here for the offense. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've regained the lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Finley. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Receiver in motion now. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
To bootleg here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When a tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Trying to find some room. It's Pryor. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the punter stays on the sideline. Here comes the field goal unit out here to try from ultra long distance. Is it possible he can get it there from here? And this one to put his team in front here in the final period. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. And they'll use the ground game here.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. And
Touchdown, Sparty. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense makes their way on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge.
Here he goes. He steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd and goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Grab made by the tight end. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. Now a timeout is taken, but just 5 seconds remaining. And with 5 seconds to go, this would send us to overtime. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And with 5 seconds to go, this would send us to overtime. And that one's straight down the middle. And in the final seconds, we had a tie ball game.
Man, calm, cool, and collected. No doubt. Pressure is on. He delivers. I think we're looking at overtime here.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Selvia. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here's the second down play. Oh, it's a reverse. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go, 3rd and medium. This defense trying to get a stop here and force an overtime field goal attempt. Eludes a tackle. Refusing to be stopped on this play.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Design quarterback run. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Touchdown, Michigan State. They jump on top in OT.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Selvia. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive. It's 1st and goal now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that catch is hauled in. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Let's go.
Quarterback drops back. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Breaks an open space. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football, but you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
First snap in the red zone on this drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. An inside give now from the shotgun. Enough to convert on 3rd there, so first down from the 12 now.
Defense is spread all over the field, doing a pretty good job here, keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That's an emotional moment in this hard-fought game, but that personal foul call in OT could be really, really costly. So the offense has a 1st and goal now here in the 2nd overtime. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. Caught quickly. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First down. We're going to throw the football. QB to the tight end for a completion. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Spartans are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. And they answer in overtime.
Love this call here to be able to come up with this touchdown here in this second overtime. It works. Nice touchdown. And now that the game tied, remember, you can't kick the extra point. The rule is you have to go for 2. Let's see what they go with to see if they can win this game.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. The answer here in OT.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that second overtime, you got to go for 2. Let's see what their favorite 2-point play is. See if they can win it.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their 2-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. Oh, they're trying to bootleg. No, he didn't get in. The defense makes a stand. They stop him, and now we're headed to triple overtime. Okay, so now we've got dueling 2-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Motion now from the tight end. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense, and the 2-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a 2-point try to win the game right here. Looking to throw here. And he gets in there to win the game. An overtime classic. Wow. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.